So Angela Yee was on some show and she was asked about the feud between Jess Hilarious and Loren Delorosa. As you know, Loren Delorosa and Jess Hilarious have had a heated conversation as to what their roles were at the Breakfast Club. We did do a deep dive into the issue. If you haven't watched it, you can find them here. There's a whole series, there's four videos altogether. So you could watch them one after the other. But towards the end of this video, we put like a little snippet of their interactions and how they kind of approached it. But take a listen to what Angela Yee said when she was asked about the feud and what did she think of what was happening between the two girls at the Breakfast Club.
I would say this. When I initially left, they did say they were going to hire two people. So that was always the plan. So I'm going to be honest, I don't know what's communicated to anybody. I know Jess was out on maternity leave. And I know that's tough, too, coming back. I know she's expressed, having a baby, postpartum, all of those things take a toll. And Loren works really hard. And Jess does, too. Like, she's on the road. And I think part of why they hired her was because of that. Like, she does comedy shows, she goes on the road. That adds a lot to the show.
Has a strong following.
Yeah. But I think a lot of times it is social media that tends to get people riled up. It's outside forces. It's not what's in the room, and that's what makes tension sometimes build. But what is good is when you can have a blow up and then work through it. And so we just have to see it publicly play out. But I think it looks like they're really working through it. And I feel like this can be an advantage because a lot of people can relate to blow-ups in the workplace, and then how do you move forward from that? Because sometimes the resentment can just build and build and build, and then everything falls apart. But if you can catch it early on, that's a good way to make sure, let's squash this.
Angela Yee is such a great mediator because you could tell that she wants no heat coming her way at all. She definitely addressed the issue very well. And even she dodged some direct questions and she answered them a different way, which we thought was nice. Angela Yee has been on the Breakfast Club for over probably a decade, maybe, or something like that. And she left to host her own show. She's doing really good. She's probably like about a year in her current show, Way Up with Angela Yee. And she's very content with that. And it's true that she has gone through some hurdles herself at the Breakfast Club, but nothing she would speak on publicly, just because sometimes it's better that way. But we thought she addressed the issue. She addressed the question about Loren Delorosa and Jess Hilarious the best way possible. And as a woman in the industry, it's always nice to support each other. There's enough space for everybody to evolve and make money. So take a listen now to what Jess Hilarious has addressed and what her issue was with Loren Delorosa, and then followed by Loren Delorosa's answer and how she felt when it came to her interaction with Jess Hilarious. So it looks like both women have had issues, but since Loren Delorosa is the newest addition to the show, it felt like she may have kept a lot of stuff to herself as opposed to addressing it. And Jess Hilarious just so happened to be very vocal about how she felt because she had a permanent seat at the Breakfast Club, and so she felt like she had to say something because she felt like she's being stepped on. So without further ado, take a listen to what the lady said, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Ever since I came back, it was weird. Yes, it was weird. Yeah, I at first, no, I did not. I wasn't too fond of Loren. No, I wasn't too fond of her when I came back because we had a whole plan, even how when I came back, how I pick her to fill in for me, right? I come back, she ain't never leave. Then, all right, cool that she don't leave, but she's on only during my segment. If she was meant to be a fourth host, move her in another way. Why she got to be moved in on? Because nobody had a problem with Jess with the mess until she started reading right. You know what I mean? Till she started
So,
reporting. I wasn't hired as a reporter. I was hired as Jess with the mess. So she started reading and delivering details and all that stuff.
Yes.
Then that's when Jess with the mess wasn't good enough no more. That's how it was presented. So I'm like, all right, cool.
Who said that though? Because the internet said
what
that?
are we talking about? No. This is our listeners. This is yeah. Why can't we?
Because this is East Side High, West Side, whatever high we gonna be. We here and we together, so we got to figure this out. And it's not, everything's not a joke. And I can understand some of where you was coming from, but bro, part of that live I thought was crazy. I'm like, what, Jess? Like,
what part did you think was crazy?
What part? Because like. It's not like you didn't hear anything in that live that I haven't said to you.
I heard a lot that you didn't say to me.
Okay, so what part did I not say to you?
Okay, so the part about the talking over each other and the hush, be quiet, because you talk about how you feel in real time, right?
Yeah,
I'm feeling in real time. That be quiet. That was crazy. The shut up. I was like, oh, okay, because. What we really giving up here? Like, what's up?
Okay,
right?
But
I didn't.
None of that was said. You didn't say anything about that.
And then when I pulled you into the office with our EP with Eddie, the first thing I said to you was, Jess, we fighting for airtime and it shouldn't be like that. I want to know what can I do better as a producer? What can we do better?